play or record the VOD.
So, yeah, just code word is code word, so code word.
All right, code word, code word, code word. Here we go. VirusElfi spawning up at the top of Xel'Naga Caverns as the red Protoss throwing down that first pylon, sending out that first probe scout, which he did do in the last game as well. Now BeastyQt spawning at the bottom of Xel'Naga Caverns as the yellow Terran. We are here for the Competo Cup. This is the semi-freaking finals. We're getting right into it right now. Game number 2. BeastyQt currently sitting on 1 point. Elfi sitting on a donut. As that probe reaches BeastyQt's base, and we'll climb that ramp and see what is going on.
Just imagine, it's very, very hot outside, and you're not sitting on a donut, but sitting on a chocolate donut. This is not what you want to have. You don't want to sit on a chocolate donut because it's getting quite messy, and quite messy it's getting as well here for Elfi, because yes, like Duffy said, he needs to make something happen. He needs to win 2 games in a row in order to advance to the finals. And fun fact, Elfi actually won the Competo Cup the most times. He won it 3 times, and actually once he was able to win it 2 times in a row, so he's already the proud owner of 3 silent power supply units, and he's already able to go for a power supply unit pyramid here. And Elfi now, he is going for an additional, not an additional, for this first cybernetics core. I'm just waiting for the second pylon, and he even preferred to get the cybernetics core before the second pylon. This could very well mean that he's going for a very, very fast warp gate attack, but judging by the energy on his Nexus, only there at 35 energy, so I don't think so. I would have just saved another chrono boost up on the Nexus.
Yeah, it is interesting to see him throw down that core before getting that other pylon out. We'll see what he decides, or what he decides to go with for that. Now, BeastyQt building in a Sim City type of build, as he does have that barracks and the supply depot right next to his command center, and it looks like he's going to go for a factory right on the left top side of his base.
Yeah, with this wall off, he just wanted to make sure that he's able to micro a little bit around in case of he's getting proxied or he is getting zealot rushed that early in the game, because there was some time when the Protoss player just can chrono boost the shit out of his warp kit to just get out a zealot as soon as possible. And most of the times, and I experienced this firsthand when I was a Protoss player still back on the ladder, just send a zealot in there super fast with a chrono boost, and most of the times you're actually able to kill 1 or 2 SCVs, and killing 2 SCVs with a zealot is absolutely worth it, especially considering that the Terran player still needs this 35 seconds for the orbital to come up, and you have the chrono boost, so this allows the Protoss player actually to get quite ahead, and that's why Beastie is going for this SimCity type of wall in play.
I getcha. Not only the SimCity wall in, but it looks like he's also going for that 1-1-1 build as well, getting that starport finished up right underneath that, right on top of actually that tech lab that was put down from this barracks. There's one Marauder and a Marine hanging out next to this bunker that just got placed down on the top of that ramp, and it looks like a probe just moving around, trying to get some more map awareness, as Elfi has finished up his natural expansion.
Yeah, and with Elfi finishing his expansion, but having the 3 gates out there and no robo facility, and Beastie already starting the cloak 20 seconds ago, Beastie might be in a very good position to go for the simple build order win. And by build order win, I just mean having the right units at the right time, and your opponent is just not able to do anything about it. Just imagine a Zerg player going for a 6 pool and a Protoss player going for Nexus first. The Protoss player simply does not have anything what he can do about this. And looks like, because Elfi's just not yet going here for the robo facility, not going for any forges, it's looking better and better for Beastie here, because the first Banshee is out, and it's just another 35 seconds for the cloak to finish here.
Oh, and that Banshee's starting to move across the field, as we do see, and it looks like 3 gateways going down in the back of Elfi's base. They will be able to see if that Banshee goes up around that side, but it doesn't look like BeastyQt is interested in going on that side of the map there, Andre, as he sends this Banshee right over the top of that high yield.
Absolutely, and now the cloak is finished, and we might even see a GG here in the next seconds, actually. So let's just see what Elfi is doing. Is he trying to stay alive? Because Beastie will be able to just pick all those Banshees, all those sentries apart. It's just he just needs not to fire a lot with those Banshees to take out all those forces. And actually, Elfi is trying to fight, trying to stay in the game. Robo Facility coming up for him, still takes another 40 seconds plus another 40 seconds for the Observer to come out. Nice, interesting move by Elfi to go for the Guardian Shield in order to save more sentries, but the second Banshee is just picking those apart, and I have no idea what Elfi is able to do here.
Yeah, you know, in this first Banshee is already up to 6 kills, taking out more and more of those probes. We do see that all these sentries going down, man. Those are heavy gas units. And losing all that amount of sentries this early in the game is definitely not a good thing to be, or not a good situation to be in here. The Observer is on the way out, though.
Pushes the L button and pushes the Control R button, and then you see what's going on in terms of units lost, in terms of units killed, and in terms of workers killed. So Beastie killed everything, he lost nothing, killed 8 probes, killed 14 units in total. He just got rid of units with 1,300 resources, not losing a single unit himself at the same time, and bit by bit Prime it is looking at all those SCVs, Marines, and Marauders moving out by Beastie, and this is a super smart move because he just killed so much stuff by Elfi.
Oh yes, and he's going to be able to do some very considerable damage here. There is an Observer out, so Cloak will not be as effective. These SCVs now going to repair that Banshee as the Banshees and SCVs and Marines and Marauders continue moving forward. We see the Guardian Shield going down its probe on SCV. Battles going on in the front lines there. More weapons occurring as well as BeastyQt is just running rampant all over the natural expansion.
And before you start to cry out loud, oh, all in, cheesy play, he doesn't know how to play, look at his base. There are still more than 20 SCVs mining minerals and gas for him. Now taking out more pylons, taking out more SCVs, more probes, still having some SCVs here in the middle to tank the damage. And with his pylon going down, he's got no powered gates left, so he needs to rebuild pylons in order to stay alive. But he will not be successful because there are too many forces for him to handle. And GG is called, and very, very nice play by Beastie, abusing the fact that there was no detection, and this all-in attack, which some of you might call an all-in attack, was not an all-in attack at all. He just got the right amount of Marines and Marauders. He made some extra SCVs in order to send those SCVs as soon as he realized that there was no detection. So it was just a smart thing to do. It was not all-in because it just simply was not an all-in. Just can't emphasize this enough. And congratulations to Beastie, he is in the finals.
It was a half-in, Endry. It was a half-in. But no, it was very nice. It was very nice timing. It was very nice play, and I liked seeing that he pulled those SCVs off like that to take up some more of the damage as he did, as he would have needed to. Without those SCVs, it could have been a way different story, and it could have been a lot better for Elfi.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Beastie in the finals, and looks like someone in the chat just said that Nama is up 1 game against Olu Jawu, and it just talked to Nama to give us an invite as soon as a possible game is available, but Nama is already in game, so we might have to wait a couple of minutes here to see if there will be a possible 3rd game in the semi-final number 2, or if we will go into the finals right away.
Well, hopefully they tie it up and go into a 3rd so we can get some big epic battle going down. I know I always love to see that. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. Glad to have everybody here and around and checking out this awesome action, hanging out with us in the chat. Please